Welcome back to the MCU. I'm Marius, and this is my cinematic universe. And today we are going into the universe and we're gonna try some Star Trek spirits. So this is a little oddity. Star Trek Wines have released a Romulan Ale Rye Whiskey and a Romulan Blue Vodka. And we're gonna give them a taste. Maybe not the vodka one, because vodka usually tends to taste like vodka. So Romulan Ale is not something I'm super familiar with. It made its debut in Star Trek 2, and it's made appearances in a bunch of other episodes and movies since that, and it is banned by the Federation.
Romulan Ale? Why, Bones, you know this is illegal.
I only use it for medicinal purposes.
And apparently there's also something called Romulan Whiskey, which is also blue, and I wonder why this one isn't then the Romulan Whiskey and why this is Romulan Ale, when it's clearly whiskey on the back here. So the Romulan Ale Whiskey is 95% rye and 5% malted barley, and it's aged 2 years in newly charred white oak barrels, which usually gives the whiskey color. I thought maybe it was white whiskey that they then tinted blue, but it seems to be aged in barrels. So how they managed to get it so blue, I do not know. Maybe they stripped the color after they aged it. They say that they vacuumed distilled it, which is some new space age technology. With Star Trek taking place in space, a vacuum distilling process seems fitting. So yeah, let's give them a try. But first, let's take a look at the bottle. So they appear to be the exact same design. So I don't know what this says. I don't read Romulan. So if this is just a brand and you're not supposed to be able to tell whether it's the Romulan Ale or something else, or maybe they're both supposed to be Romulan Ale and it's just the lighter color and the darker color. They don't say anything about their reasoning on this on the website, so I don't know what their thought process is here. And a little note on the design of the bottle. They had to change the bottle design a little bit. The screen-used ones, the neck was long and skinny with little platforms, those little ridges here sticking out. Obviously that would be very hard to make, especially in glass, or very, very, very expensive. So they opted for this design. But I'll chalk that up to this just being the 2023 version of the bottle, the old school bottle versus the more modern bottle that will come in the future. So let's crack it open and let's see. All right, got a little glass here with some bad ice. Excuse that. Smell the ethanol, but it's not too bad. And I have to say, I'm not a big drinker and not a big whiskey expert or whiskey drinker. So the tasting notes on this and my opinion on this might be, take it with a grain of salt. It smells nice though. It smells like very sweet and spicy. Ooh, it's so blue. Super blue. All right. It's very sweet. I thought I read somewhere that they added honey to it, but I can't see anything on the website about this, so I'm not sure. But let's give it a try. Well, like I said, there's not going to be very good tasting notes on this, but definitely has a bit of a burn. It is, I'd say, almost a little watery. And does it taste blue? Maybe. I don't know.
Blue is not a flavor. How am I gonna taste blue?
Well, just imagine what blue tastes like.
It just tastes like blue.
Yeah, maybe it's not the best whiskey, but it's okay. I don't mind this. My limited whiskey experience, this is just fine. But this bottle retails at $95, and it's currently on sale, but at $95, I don't know if this is something you should be drinking. This is more of a collector's piece, I think, than something you would sip and drink, or just maybe crack it open for a party and have some fun with it. But I wouldn't buy this to sip it. It's just smell the whiskey. Let's smell the Romulan Blue, the vodka. And as you might know, the deal with vodka, used to be that it was just supposed to be a neutral spirit, but that has kind of changed. Vodka doesn't have to be neutral anymore. It can have its own kind of flavor. So vodka isn't what vodka used to be. Yeah, it just smells like vodka. It actually doesn't smell super ethanol-y. You know what? Let's just add a little, tiny little bit in there. You know what? This is not bad. It's got a little bit of that ethanol that vodka does have, but but it's not super burny, and it's actually not, it's not bad, actually. I know people hate that word smooth, but I would say that that's pretty smooth. It's almost a little sweet. Wow, I'm surprised by that, actually. If you're a vodka drinker, you might want to give this a try. So let's make a whiskey sour, and let's see how that goes.
8 goddamn fucking whiskey sours. Fucking bullshit.
All right, so let's make a whiskey sour. 2 ounces of whiskey, or in this case, Romulan Ale. Fresh lemon from the garden. 3/4 of an ounce of lemon juice. 3/4 of an ounce of simple syrup, and that is just sugar water, basically.
Give me sugar and water. More.
So just 1-to-1 sugar and water. And then we take our egg, crack it. And you just want the egg whites. Success. First you gotta do a little dry shake. Spilled everything. Make sure you lock your tins. We add a little bit of ice. Let's give it a shake. And then traditionally it's a couple of drops of Angostura bitters. So let's, ooh, scoop, scoop. That was not very elegant. Look, it's so blue. I thought it was gonna kind of turn green. I mean, it is a lot more green than the whiskey. It's a nice kind of sea foam kind of green or blue. Cheers, or whatever they say in Romulan. Yeah. I mean, it's good. You don't get too much of the whiskey in there. So there you go, the Romulan Ale Sour. So to summarize, should you buy these guys? Yeah, if you're a Trekkie and you want to have a little piece of memorabilia, a little collector's item on your shelf, yeah, pick one up. Should you pick one up just to sip it, just to drink it? Maybe not. I think there's much better things for your money if you do. But as kind of like a novelty, this is pretty neat. I like that. I think they did a good job on the bottle design in terms of making both kind of screen accurate but also practical. And it is a nice bottle design, I have to say. Pick them up. You can get a set of 2 for about $155. And you can get a set of 4 as well. This is the limited edition Romulan Ale. It doesn't say limited edition on the vodka, so I don't know if they're going to keep making the vodka but not the Romulan Ale, or if they just forgot to say limited edition on the vodka, and how limited these editions are, we don't know. They're currently available, so if you want to snap one up, make sure to head over and check it out before they are gone.